this will give you more solo carry potential, 100%. And you can already see it right here. The Surf, still a very amazing move. I'm able to last hit the Dreadnought. I'm able to get level 9. We instantly pop the Unite move. We instantly follow up with all these resets on that Surf, and we completely wipe the floor with the enemies. Amazing, guys. Yo, you're watching Shurkou, we're back with some more Pokemon Unite, and in this video we will be checking out the legendary Gold Smoker Greninja. What is that, Shurkou? You might be asking me right now, Timmy, and you are perfectly fine to ask that because that sounds absolutely crazy, and let me tell you, it is crazy, it is local, but it is also absolutely insane for solo queue ranked because you really get a lot of agency with this strategy here. You get to do basically everything. You're going to be a marksman because that's what Greninja is. You're going to be an assassin because that's what Surf Smokescreen Greninja is. And you will also be able to score a lot with that goal getter and the smokescreen invisibility. And here you can see it instantly in action. We pop it. We're in the 1v1 against that Bulbasaur. We pop it, I know, with the score shield and the goal getter. He can't stop me from scoring, even though I had 15 Pokeballs, which usually, even with the score shield, anyone in a 1v1 is able to stop you. But here, he had no way of stopping me with that goal getter, doubling my goals, my scoring speed. And then, because we get that score off early, we get a bunch of bonus experience. And with that, we are able to snowball right away. We get that level lead, and we're able to get a double kill. And the game is already super well set up for me to carry. Before we get into the rest of the build, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, so you don't miss any further Pokemon Unite content on this channel. But yeah, again, goal getter, many probably don't even know what it does because barely anyone uses it. And I agree that barely anyone should use it. I think it's only really good on junglers, and it's only good on some. I think the two best Pokemon that use goal getters super well are Greninja and Talonflame. Talonflame is the best by far. Greninja is the second best. And then you could also put Zeraora in that. I like it a lot on Zeraora, but basically you can see what the whole shebang is here about this strategy. You have jungle Pokemon that have a lot of mobility, that can really make use of these sneaky scores in the late game. You want to jump past the enemies, and Greninja is so good at doing that, almost as good as Talonflame, even though Talonflame has like huge ranges with its movement abilities with that Fly or Brave Bird. But the Greninja has the invisibility, and you will see that in this match here perfectly. I was playing, guys, I was completely trickstering around the enemies. I was tomfooling them, you know? They had no chance. They didn't even know what was going on. And yeah, you will see that perfectly here. I really think it's great. Again, right now everyone is only talking about this Shuriken and double team Greninja with the double team clones shooting those Shuriken, which is really, really cool. It's really good. But I feel like this, for a solo queue perspective, this will give you more solo carry potential, 100%. And you can already see it right here. The Surf, still a very amazing move. I'm able to last hit the Dreadnought. I'm able to get level 9. We instantly pop the Unite move. We instantly follow up with all these resets on that Surf, and we completely wipe the floor with the enemies. Amazing, guys. Again, this build, just if you are very good, very mechanically skilled, Surf is such a good tool to have. You will be able to last hit Dreadnought, you will be able to last hit Zapdos, last hit Rotom. It really adds a lot, as long as there isn't something like a Solar Beam Venusaur or a Lucario with Power Up Punch on the enemy team. You will get these last hits because that is pretty much, a Talonflame, I guess, with Fly. Other than that, you will get these because Surf still just does so much damage. It wasn't directly nerfed. It deals a little bit less because Greninja has less attack now on the newest patch, but it still deals plenty of damage to secure these objectives, to defeat these ranged attackers, right? To take them out in a team fight, snowball with it, and completely destroy the enemies. And again, because you have so much mobility with this build, you don't need eject, in my opinion. That's why you can also go for that goal getter. It won't really hurt you. There's gonna be many games where you actually won't have to use it at all. There is many situations like that. That's why not a lot of people like to run this battle item. But I think for these situations, right, when you're playing solo queue, you're trying to maximize your win rate, right? You will never have 100% win rate, but you want to reach that 80% win rate if you're an absolute god at this game, right? You can reach 80% win rate as a solo queue player, and goal getter is definitely gonna make you win these games that would usually be losses, and the games that you would usually win, it won't lose you that because you're not running eject. Like, you're not gonna lose a game where your team is good, where everyone is playing well, just because you don't have eject, right? At least in my opinion, I think this is a great strategy, man. We're able to finish that Crustle with that crit. As you saw how the game progressed now in the last 2 minutes while I was explaining the build, we're pretty much just completely dumpstering them. That early game lead, the level lead that really got me a little bit ahead, I was able to hit level 9 off of the Dreadnought with that last hit, and ever since then it's just been smooth sailing, just super nice snowballing, team playing well as well. But yeah, I can really only recommend this build. To get quickly into the held items as well, we're of course running that Razor Claw. A lot of people ask, I'm just done streaming with Spraggles. Check out the VOD on my channel if you guys want to. It was a super fun stream with him. But yeah, he actually said that Razor Claw does not apply the slow on Greninja, on melee attacks. But we're both not 100% sure, so don't take that or as a fact. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually slow, but it still applies all that bonus damage, which really works well with the surf that you're spamming, right, during team fights. So yeah, just really stellar item still on that Greninja. Then again, we have the Score Shield. You need Score Shield with the Goal Getter, and then we also have the Muscle Band, completely standard built on that Greninja pretty much. And as you can see here, I'm starting to do those shenanigans. This is where we really start to try to outplay the enemies, and this is really the high skill cap. But again, if you're a very good player, this build will work so well for you. We're just trying to sneak behind the enemies once again, try to hide in these bushes, use the smoke screen for the invisibility, and really just go past them. And here you will learn a super good trick. Just check this out. Check what I'm gonna do here. I dash downwards, but then I walk upwards, because they can see where you dash to, so they will think I'm walking downwards as well, right? You only turn invisible after you dashed for the enemies. So again, they can see that I was dashing downwards, but then, of course, I juke them and walk upwards. They completely walk away. We're able to get that 41 score. I completely missed my Unite move, but at that point, it really doesn't matter. I just bail, I just run away, and I get back to farming because I really want to farm back up again. I still have my Goal Getter ready. And we didn't use it often this game. I think we only used it once or maybe twice so far. And it is a long cooldown, 90 seconds, so you need to be really careful when you want to use it. You ideally want to have it up for the Zapdos for the remaining 2 minutes, because that's when you get double the score for your dunking. So really be careful with that. Again, this is a very, very high skill cap build. I think it's only really good for advanced players that are really good at looking at the map, at identifying the macro gameplay in the late game super well. But mate, we are, I mean, I was killing it this game. You can see I scored so much already, guys. Absolutely mental. And I'm still, you know, being ready for that Zapdos fight. Like, if I didn't see any enemies, I would have just gone to the Zapdos, because you can't have your teammates 4 versus 5 at the Zapdos. Even if you score 100 or even 200 points, if the enemies win the fight 5 versus 4 against your team, and they get the Zapdos, you will still lose the game. They will score 500, right? So you really need to be careful. Again, it's a very slippery slope. But if you can maximize the potential, I win so many games with this build, guys, and I just really, really love it. Now again, it works even better in lower ranks if you are just much better than the enemies, because you will just be constantly the enemies won't pay attention, but I do it in Master Rank. This is a Master Rank gameplay, and yeah, I think it was amazing so far. We're able to get back into the fight. Again, I'm always ready, I'm always on the outskirts, ready for when the Zapdos fight happens. I go in and look at this, man. We are able to take down this little bunny in the end as well. The rabbit skips away to his base, and we pop the goal getter, we go back in, we score those last 25, and we even survive the Crustle again. Guys, that was a beautiful game, man. Again, try this out, man. I am a huge fan of this. If you like Surf Greninja, I really recommend you to use Smokescreen, and I really recommend you to use Goal Getter. That is my best setup for Surf Greninja. Now, do I think Surf Greninja is the best Greninja? I think it really depends on the enemy team composition. If they have more tanks that you can kite, then the Shuriken is much better because it provides more DPS, but a Surf against a squishy enemy team is absolutely insane. As you can see, we weren't part of that many fights, my damage was not impressive at all, but my points scored were absolutely off the chart. What was it? That I still got a 95 MVP. Am I gonna show the points? I think I am. Come on, click the score. Oh, I'm doing a drip check, that's why. Look at this. He's just running the full Crustle. We don't need a drip check right now. Sometimes I press through all the teammates, and I'm thinking, hey, future shurkou, when he records this video, will want to do a drip check. No, past shurkou, I don't want to do a drip report right now. Shut up. Anyway, as you can see, we scored 335. Which is honestly only something you see done by Crustle usually. So 335 on Greninja, 12 takedowns, 8 assists, outdamaged by the broken Venusaur, of course. He played really well. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about this build. Please try it out and let me know in the comments below. I genuinely think this is really insane for solo queue environment where, you know, you can really catch people off guard with that invisibility and scoring those backline goals, walking past them while invisible with the smoke screen. Try the goal smoker Greninja. And yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!